afternoon, everybody. Welcome back. Hopefully your Thursday is off to a nice start. Time right now, by the way, is 12:13. And you know what? It's going to be a chilly afternoon, but nothing compared to where we're going. I think the core of the cold is tonight into tomorrow. 34, not a bad temp, but breeze starting to pick up a little bit at 14 miles an hour. A little shake to our sky cam there. Wind chill at 24, but the wind chills are going to be dropping fairly steady as we go into the afternoon and especially tonight and into tomorrow morning. So the Arctic cold returns. The core of the cold is going to be tonight through tomorrow morning. Now, I think, we've had a couple little shots of Arctic cold. This one might not be quite as intense, but still, it's going to be plenty cold enough. The hill towns, Berkshires, wind chills by morning will be as cold as -20, so that's rivaling how cold it was before. In the valley, we'll have wind chills at 0 to -10, with temperatures falling down into the single digits to around 0 degrees. A wind chill advisory is in effect for the hills in Berkshire County around midnight till about mid-morning tomorrow. The areas that you see shaded in blue here. So talking about our hill towns, we have a little bit of elevation, so the wind is a little bit stronger and it's a little bit colder. So wind chills will be a little bit lower. Russell and Blandford, Worthington, Huntington, Ashfield, you get into Berkshire County as well. So, it's going to be cold everywhere. It's going to be one of those mornings tomorrow. You're going to want to make sure you have every bit of skin covered up if you're going to be spending any length of time outdoors. The good news is it does look like the wind is going to relax in the afternoon a little bit. Still a bit of a breeze, but at least wind chills will come up into the single digits above 0 tomorrow afternoon. So right now we're at 34. Hartford's at 34 as well. Pittsfield's at 24, Albany at 25, and that's that colder air that's slowly going to press in as we go into the afternoon. And the wind is starting to pick up a bit. We have a wind sustained now at 14. And of course, we didn't end up with much, if any, snowfall. We just had a few flakes. A couple of things happened. One, the cold air was a little slow to move out, and the precipitation was very, very light. So, if the precipitation were to pick up in intensity, it can pull that cold air down from aloft, but it never really got strong enough. So it ended up just being a few little raindrops and a few wet snowflakes, and that was about it. A minor accumulation off to our south. There's the cold front. It is now moving on through, and now we have that northwesterly flow. So 25 in Albany. Look at Burlington, though, 12 degrees. And how about Ottawa right now? Noontime temperature of 3 above 0. So that's the cold that's going to be heading on in here over the next 24 hours or so. So here's our wind chills at 5 o'clock, down into the teens. Wind chills by midnight, single digits to around 1, below 0 across the hill towns. And then as we get into tomorrow morning, wind chills will be below 0 just about everywhere. Actual air temperatures will probably be in the single digits, but with that breeze, it certainly is going to make it feel quite a bit colder. So for temperatures this afternoon, we're going to be dropping. This is probably around 3 o'clock or so. Upper 20s and lower 30s. The wind will be gusting about 20 to 25. So not bad. We can take this, right? This is kind of like normal cold, but it's the cold that comes in tonight where single digits are our temperatures, but winds gusting at 20, 25 miles an hour, and there are your wind chills, which will be below 0. So for tomorrow, the top number is the temperature, the bottom number is the wind chill. So at 9 o'clock tomorrow, for example, we're about 10 with a wind chill below 0. As we go into the afternoon, the wind is lightening up a bit, but even a light breeze will make it feel about 10 degrees colder. Highs right around 20 with wind chills probably in the single digits to around 10 degrees. And then tomorrow night, the wind will relax, but actual air temperatures fall to around 0. So highs tomorrow, upper teens and lower 20s. Remember the last couple of real cold snaps we had highs basically in the lower teens, so lower 20s, still cold enough though. How about our storm system? Yep, it's not headed our way. It's moving out to sea. This big, huge dome of high pressure is really just going to bully this storm out to sea, so the cold air will deflect everything away. High pressure will come up close enough on Saturday, though, that the wind will be fairly light, and then a weak system will try to head our way on Sunday with maybe just a flurry or two. That looks very weak. It's not going to amount to a whole lot, so that leads to a dry weekend, but a chilly one, mid-20s, but not much wind on Saturday, near 30 on Sunday, and then another little batch of cold comes in on Monday. Next chance of any snow, maybe some light snow on Tuesday before it turns cold again by midweek. All right, that's your forecast. Another look at weather in a few minutes. David, back over to you.
All right, Dan, thanks so much. In other news, a push by